Alright everybody, so this is going to be a new type of video we're going to try out. If you do end up liking it, please comment and let me know. We're going to see how it works. I don't really have a title for what it is. It's just kind of like some news, some pop culture news that came out. But yeah, we'll have to come up with a name for the video. So let's just jump right into it. So one of the first things last week we found out was Daisy Ridley is returning to Star Wars. So my opinion on this is I heard that the new movie is going to focus on her setting up the new Jedi Council and all that, which is interesting. I didn't hate Daisy Ridley. I actually liked her a lot as the character. The character itself really lost me at the end of what was the last one called? The Rise of Skywalker. I didn't like how she didn't own up to her name. I did not like that her and Kylo became like romantic. I didn't like that either. But as the leading, like the star, I thought she was really good, and I like her as an actress. I've seen her in a couple other things. So my opinion on that is the story first. We haven't seen a Star Wars movie since, so it's time for one. Next on the list, more Star Wars. They announced that they are making the third and final season of Bad Batch. I personally haven't got to see the second season yet because I'm watching Rebels, because it's supposedly supposed to be pretty important for Ahsoka. And my friend / roommate told me that it'd be more important for me to watch Rebels right now instead of the Bad Batch. So I am planning on it though. So I don't know where the second season left off, so I really have no opinion about the third season being the last. They announced season 2 of Tales of the Jedi, which is cool. I just recently watched Tales of the Jedi as well, and I thought it was fine. I mean, I'm glad I watched it. Not mad that I watched it. Not really something I recommend either though, but I'm down to watch more. It's neat seeing other Jedi's stories that aren't associated with Skywalker. That's my thing about Star Wars, is I feel like they focus way too much on the Skywalker name. Now we'll go on to our Mario section. I'm just gonna highlight the Mario movie and the box office report it said it's doing. I read earlier that it's already made over $500 million. So we're already halfway to $1 billion. And I also read that there hasn't been a movie this year yet that's made $1 billion. So Mario's probably gonna be the first one. Let's hope we can just outdo everything. Also, Jack Black said in an interview that he wants Pedro Pascal to be Wario, whatever you want to call him, in Super Mario Bros. 2. And honestly, I've gone really thinking about who I want to be Wario and Waluigi. And I see a lot of people saying Danny DeVito and Willem Dafoe. I don't really know. I just don't really know if like that's who I picture. I feel like they have really high-pitched voices. I mean, I guess they can do the same thing they do with Mario. It's like, that's not their actual voice, you know, because they did the accent thing. So if you want to do that, yeah, sure, they're fine. But I think Pedro Pascal would work as Wario a lot. And my roommate mentioned Nick Offerman, and I think that would work for Wario also. For Waluigi though, I really think Nick Kroll would be good, because he does a lot of real like high-pitched, goofy, animated voices. Nick Kroll would definitely be my Waluigi, but Wario's still up in the air. Next is we have some Deadpool 3 news, which would be that Colossus and then Deadpool's wife or girlfriend, I can't remember if they were married or not, both of them have been rumored that they're returning. So I think everyone that can should return just to do it. But I think Colossus is really cool, because they said it's gonna be a while before the X-Men are introduced, so it's like, well, give us some people that we know since y'all have the rights and all. Alright, so James Gunn announced the cast for Creature Commandos, which is like the animated DCU project that he's been working on. And he also said in that video that it's gonna be the same people playing them and everything, like live action, animation, video games. So keep that in mind. We have Viola Davis is returning as Waller. I don't remember him saying that, but that's what IMDb says. David Harbour is going to be Eric Frankenstein, which I think matches. If you've seen the picture, I'm like, oh yeah, I can see where he kind of looks like David Harbour. So the thing about that is David Harbour was in Suicide Squad. So like the big question now is like, does she turn him into this? Does he get turned into this, or is that part of the reboot because he was already part of everything? Alan Tudyk is Dr. Phosphorus. Indira Varma is the bride of Frankenstein. Steve Agee is returning as Economos. Sean Gunn is G.I. Robot and the Weasel. Frank Grillo, who was Crossbones in the MCU, is going to be Rick Flag Sr., so that would make him Joel Flag's dad, I guess. Maria Baklava is Ilana Rostovic. I don't know who that is. I don't really know any of these characters, to be honest with you. And Zoe Chow is Nia Mizurski. Zoe Chow was in the After Party, I believe. So yeah, that's the Creature Commandos update. Need to see David Harbour. I like David Harbour. And this is probably one of the biggest ones here, is HBO Max has merged with Discovery and they become Max. And their biggest thing that they announced is this 7-season, decade-long reboot of Harry Potter. As a person, I just watched the Harry Potters last year, so they feel new to me. Like, I'm reading the books as well, so I feel very protective of them right now. So that's why I don't want it to happen. It's like, because I just got this, you know, like, oh, I don't need it to be rebooted. I'm loving everything I have right now. But I feel that's the way the most internet feels. Like, I haven't seen anybody excited for it on the internet. So I don't know about this. The concept is really cool, dividing it into seasons, that way you have more time. But through reading the books, I really don't think the movies miss much, to be honest with you. I've seen all types of TikToks talking about it. I've seen the guy ranting. It's like, why can't we just have like a Marauders Map spinoff, or Order of the Phoenix spinoff, or like some kind of spinoff, like an early Snape movie maybe, or a movie focused on Riddle. It's like, why are we rebooting it, you know? And some people say it's because it's pretty whitewashed. Everyone's white. And it's like, well, we gotta diversify Harry Potter, which is like, if you're gonna redo it, diversify it, sure. I think they said J.K. Rowling was somewhat involved, but I think they're gonna, so people are like trying to like maybe change some things that she wasn't, you know, wanting and stuff like that. I haven't looked into all of that, but I do know through another TikTok I watched, a guy ranting about how the teaser is playing the iconic Harry Potter music with the same dang logo, and they're like, don't you dare announce a reboot with the same music and the same logo. They're like, that's like them announcing the Andrew Garfield movies, playing Tobey Maguire's songs, showing Tobey Maguire's spider emblem. It's like, if you're gonna reboot it, leave my stuff alone. Don't bring my stuff into this. But they're using the music to tug on your heartstrings. And the Harry Potter logo is pretty much, it's the font from the books. So I mean, it's like, do you really want to change it? Because if you change it, I feel like people are gonna get mad about that. It's a tricky situation. All this being said, I'm going to give it a try. So this is a little bit about like the celebrities, some celebrity news. I don't even know what happened. Drake Bell went missing this week. For like a day. They found him. The cops thought he was like in danger or something, but they said he wasn't. Like, he wasn't harmed or anything when they found him. So what all that was about, or what was that all about, I have no idea. If you have some more information on why Drake Bell went missing and what actually happened, please let me know, because I haven't seen anything. Second, Jamie Foxx had a stroke. So I haven't seen any updates on it. I believe he's probably doing fine because I haven't seen an update, but it's just be nice to keep him and his family in your thoughts and prayers. And this brings me to my last one. While we're talking about reboots, talking about Harry Potter rebooting, Netflix is doing an American reboot of Squid Games. And I don't know how this is supposed to go down because Squid Games isn't an American game. So I see people like, are they going to be playing baseball or what's going on? I don't know. Like, it was a huge deal here in America. Like, it wasn't, it not being an American show wasn't a problem, right? Because it took America by storm too. It didn't just blow up in Asia or Europe or, you know, anywhere. It blew up here too. And just as like, I don't think it's worth it. I mean, you're just gonna have, it'll probably be like, you know, all races, which is, you know, more representation, and it'll be in English. But I'm just like, I'm pretty sure everybody watched it. So like, like, you have to change the story up too, I think, because we've already all seen it. Maybe some people refuse to watch it because it wasn't American. I don't know. So I've already seen this one, and it's getting a season 2. I mean, if they pull in like a huge actor, like a huge, like, big cast, maybe it might be interesting just to watch like huge players of like the American actors do it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like if they pull in like Robert Downey Jr. or like, I don't know, Will Smith or like Charlize Theron or something, like, I don't like, that's a draw to watch it because it's like a big actress, but like, I don't know, just doesn't really interest me. As of, this is Saturday the 15th. I don't know when this video is gonna be posted, but as of right now, that's all the news I got for you. So, like I said, let me know your opinions on these things as well. If this is something you want to see more of, let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, I'll see you next time.